Easy guys, with Pokemon Masters right around the corner, here are my top 5 things I think you should know. A gacha is a commonly used term in the mobile market. Gacha games have gained popular market-wide appeal with their easy accessibility and deceiving price point. The gacha element is a roll or spin, commonly called a summon, which gives you a guaranteed prize. Some of which are rare prizes, using currency which can be earned in-game or purchased via in-game microtransaction. In Pokemon Masters case, this takes the form of summoning sync partners. The higher rarity partners have a lower chance to appear, and as of recording, the chance of summoning 5 stars is at 7%, 4 stars are at 20%, and 3 stars are at 73%. Your journey starts with you and your Pikachu partner on Pasio, an artificial island on your journey to win the Pokemon Masters League. The first thing you will need to obtain is, of course, your Pokemon badges, from a vast array of classic faces from throughout the Pokemon franchise. To do this, you'll need to team up with some famous faces, including the likes of Red, Blue, Iris, Price, Claire, and Whitney and her moronic Miltank, as you undertake your path to becoming a Pokemon Master. If you've ever played a main series Pokemon game before, you'll know that the traditional method of battling is commonly 1v1, 2v2, or very rarely 3v3. This has been changed in Pokemon Masters to a permanent 3v3 real-time battle system. When you start the game, you'll have 2 attacks per Pokemon with the ability to unlock a further 2. One big change is that you now have a move gauge, which will charge as you battle. This will allow you to decide which moves to use. Different moves will require different number of slots from the gauge, so with 3 enemies, a wide array of movesets and 18 Pokemon types, strategy will be the key to victory. Once you're done with the tutorial, your main base of operations will be available. In true Pokemon fashion, it is a Pokemon Center, and it's the home of your newest trio, Trisha, Trista, and Trinia. Trista the shopkeeper will allow you to summon new sync partners, purchase gems for your sync partners, and exchange in-game items such as drinks for skills and abilities, evolution shards for while evolving, and gym notes for increasing your Pokemon's rarity. Trista the Explorer is your mission giver. She'll take you to the mission screen for your stories, which will unlock more sync partners, your training area where you'll farm your upgrade materials or level boosting items needed to exchange in the shop, and events. Unfortunately, little is known about events as they haven't been released yet. And then lastly, the sync pair stories. These are really important, so we'll come back to these later. And finally, Trinia, your team editor. You will spend a lot of time here, so you better get used to the layout. Here you have access to Edit Team, which will provide you with the 18 preset team slots. Leveling Up. This is where you will learn new moves and skills to unlock. Also hidden in here is the ability to unlock Pokemon's passive abilities, such as immunity to status effects, status buffs, and more. In Level Cap, you will use those grinded out drinks from the training area to exceed your Pokemon's current level, which has a cap based on rarity. And finally, Increase Potential. You can further increase your team's rarity by using gym notes, which will allow you to increase your Pokemon's level and stats. Raising your Pokemon in previous iterations of Pokemon was as simple as battling, and in most cases when they hit the appropriate level, they'd evolve. In Masters, they've moved ever so slightly away from this with sync pair stories. Once you get to the necessary level either from battling or using training items, you'll unlock an additional story specific to the sync pair. This mission will require evolution shards available from the shop, and upon completion of the mission, your beloved Pokemon will evolve. I think this is an amazing idea due to the fact that if you have a certain evolution that you like, you can just keep it there, and it further deepens the gameplay by having unique and cool stories developed within each unique sync pair, separate from the main story. If you've made it this far, let me know what you think. If you think I've missed anything important, or you have a suggestion, leave it in the comments below. It could be used in an upcoming video. And finally, thank you for watching, I really appreciate it.